What's up, y'all? It's your host here, Jordan Mure, back at it again with another The Mure Mind podcast. And on today's podcast, we'll be talking about topics such as forgetting versus forgiving, blood not making you family, kinks in young adults, and the toxic versus healthy ways that they discover their curiosities, as well as how I manage as someone who is, I guess stuck with high functioning depression. Okay, let's start it off. Forgetting versus forgiving. If someone does you wrong, let me put it like this. For me, I don't forgive no one for shit. You can say that's either a good thing or a bad thing. It's probably a bad thing, but I don't forgive people, and this is why I don't forgive people. If you didn't want to do it, you wouldn't have done it. Simple as that. I mean, at the end of the day, people can create as many excuses as they would like to make for themselves, but the one truth is, if they were sorry about it, they would have never done it in the first place. That's my take on the situation. That's how I feel about it. But the difference between forgetting versus forgiving is this. When you forget something bad that someone did to you, it's like it never even happened. I guess you could say that it wasn't either important enough to remember, or so much time has passed that you don't even remember the incident occurring in the first place. Now, forgiving is different. Forgiving takes a lot of strength, takes a lot of time, and takes a lot of courage. But to forgive means that you fully acknowledge the wrongdoings that were put upon you, and even still you choose to separate, I guess, the sin from the sinner in biblical terms. In the Bible it says, hate the sin, not the sinner. I'm not really religious, so my thing is this: if you fuck up and you did me wrong, fuck you and everything that you stand for. It's that simple. I mean, this ain't one of them podcasts. Look, y'all, listen. I drop gems on y'all sometimes, and sometimes y'all tell me I could be a motivational speaker, but at the end of the day, I am human. So if you do me wrong, fuck you and everybody you love. Simple as that. Anyway, next topic. Blood not making you family. Okay, let me just say this right now. I got a lot of motherfuckers that I share DNA with that if they died tomorrow, I could give a flying fuck about. And I have a close-knit circle of people that I have no relation and or DNA with, that if they passed tomorrow, I would be fucked off. I'd be sick to my fucking core, and I wouldn't even understand why I would want to continue life. So let me say it right now. A lot of toxic family members will try to use that blood is thicker than water bullshit to get over on you, to steal from you, to lie to you, and to always keep you mentally captive to them and always make you try to sustain a relationship with them. Listen, I don't give a fuck if it's your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, cousin, brother, or sister. If that person is not putting forth the same amount of effort and treating you the same way that they expect you to treat them, fuck them. Fuck them. Leave them. Because they're like a fucking vampire. They're going to drain you of all your energy and all your goodness and all your time. And at the end of the day, when you need some help, they're not going to be there for you. They're not. I've had family members steal large quantities of money from me. It sucks. But once you realize that at the end of the day, a greedy human is a greedy human, and no matter what amount of DNA that they share with you, they're going to always look out for player number one first. And you start to realize that, hey, this blood thicker than water bullshit is a lie, okay? You know what makes you truly family? Loyalty. Be loyal to me. On my good days, on my bad days, show me nothing but the utmost loyalty, and you will receive it in turn. That's it. That's all I ask for. I don't need your fucking money, okay? Some kindness would be cool, but I mean, you can't be kind all the time, but I need you to be loyal. What loyalty means is always looking out for my best interest, because I'm doing that same thing for you. It's like nowadays, people don't know how to give what they get. The same way these people don't know how to take what they give. They don't know how to handle that shit. A motherfucker can get on social media and talk about your whole family in existence. Talk about how you look like, talk about this, talk about that. You give one rebuttal response. Next thing you know, they're fucking suicidal. They're blaming you, the whole world on you, and you're the bad guy. Listen, y'all, let me tell you now, it ain't nothing wrong with being the bad guy. It's really not. Being a hero is fucking overrated as shit. It's overrated as shit. And if we want to be realistic, bro, the ideal of a hero, even though this isn't one of the topics, this is something I'm just going to talk about just because. The idea of a hero is really just a narcissistic fucking savior. That's it. They're only helping you because of the praise that they get. That's it. Now see, a villain could be classified as a sociopath, but besides that, a villain usually has really detailed, thought out reasons as to why they do what they do. They're not trying to just get praise and feel like they're the best person in the world. They're working towards a goal, and sometimes to achieve that goal, you have to break a couple eggs. Simple as that. I know you're probably thinking like, what the fuck was that? This is a podcast. We rant. You know how shit go. But yeah, don't let someone just be like, oh, blood is thicker than water and disrespect you. That's not an excuse for open disrespect. Fuck no. Hell no. You better dish them motherfuckers and kick them to the curb, and hell fucking no. Next one, kinks in young adults. Okay, kinks in young adults and the toxic versus healthy ways that they can, I guess, find them out. All right, let me put it like this, bro. Let me put it like this. Ain't nothing wrong with being curious. Ain't nothing wrong with being sexual. Just be safe. Okay? Just be safe. You could have 2,000 partners. As long as before every single one of those partners, you are getting tested. You are going with them to get tested. Y'all are both being open and sharing sexual results. And you are using protection. That's it. As well as getting consent. Consent is key. Don't never push your kink onto someone who is unconsenting. That's not all right. That's fucked up. However, if you both consent to the shit, you both agree on it, go crazy. Go crazy. There's no... First off, people, let me just say, stop judging yourselves for what you like. You like what you... I'm talking about whatever you like. Because I like some things that, you feel me, some people might bat an eye to. Do what you like as long as you're being safe and asking for consent. That's the two rules. Because you don't want to get a fucking STD and or unsuspected and or unwanted child. And you don't want to make someone uncomfortable to the point where they feel like they have been harassed, assaulted, raped, anything. So in order to avoid those two big bugaboos, those two big no-nos, you get tested frequently. Have your partner get tested frequently. Wear protection. Ask for consent every single time. And I know some people are gonna be like, well, it's kind of awkward. Like, how you just ask for consent when you're getting on? Look, you make consent known before the link even pulls up by having casual conversation. At one point or another in the conversation, sex will come up if the conversation is flowing in a natural, romantic, and or sexually, I guess, powered way. It's gonna come up. And when it comes up, both people will agree to the deed and or won't agree, and nothing further will happen. As well as this, for all my dudes out there, I don't give a fuck how deep you are in that pussy. When she says stop, you get the fuck out. You stop. That's it. She could be, you might get mad, you might call her 17,000 different versions of the word bitch. But what your ass is gonna do is you're gonna stop, you're gonna put your clothes on, and you're gonna leave. That's it. Ladies, if that man tells you no, he's not joking with you. He means no. Men can be sexually assaulted as well. I know society likes to look at it in a very jaded view, but sexual assault is still common with men. So in order to avoid all that bullshit, just ask for consent. That's it. It takes 2-3 seconds. Formulate a sentence. Hey, you like to have sex? Or if you like me, are you trying to fuck? Is you? Yes? Yes? Okay, no? My bad. You feel me? Asking for consent, what's the worst gonna happen? You gonna get embarrassed? They say no? Okay, nigga. How many times I've been curved? More times than I've been fucked. But I just keep on shooting, cause shooters shoot. Okay, shooters shoot. But yeah, just ask for consent. Be safe. Have fun. Cause at the end of the day, we all die. So, yeah. Okay. Finally, how I manage my high-functioning depression. If you didn't know I'm depressed, even though right now I seen giddy, uppy, it's because I'm off my meds right now. Like, I'm on my meds when I mean, like, off me. So, like, I took them, like, you know, so, like, I'm on them. But, the way I function on a day-to-day basis, what really helps me is having a routine. Knowing that I have to get up, knowing that I have to work out, knowing that I have to make one of these videos, knowing that I have to either stream, knowing I have to go shop, knowing that I just have priorities that I have to do. Because otherwise, your depression will eat you alive. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's the worst place to be sometimes is just stuck in your fucking mind. And so if you can find healthy ways to preoccupy your time, please do that. Working out is a great thing for me because I will work my body until exhaustion, and it's really hard to focus on how shit is fucked up in life when I'm tired and I want to go back to sleep. Read a book. Get lost in a good story. Play some video games. Get mad at the video games. But just create a routine. I'm telling y'all right now, if you suffer from depression like I do, create a routine for yourself and stick to it, even on the worst days. Because y'all, I'm telling you, it's days I wake up, I'm like, I don't want to do any of this shit no more. I don't want to do shit no more. But I know these bills still got to get paid. I know I made a commitment to my supporters. And I know I have to eat to survive. So just keep on keeping on, y'all. Just keep on keeping on. And like I say all the time, shit may not get better, but one day it will be less shitty. Peace out.